Welcome back to Accident Benefits in Ontario, Canada. I'm your host, Elizabeth Mitchell-Chavez, and we are going to be discussing the topic as it relates to the Delta Flight 4819 that crash landed at Toronto's Pearson International Airport on February 17th, only 7 short days ago. Now, the discussion today is surrounding whether or not those passengers that were on that flight, if they are Ontario residents and if they have their own automobile insurance, whether they have the potential of submitting a claim under the accident benefits section of their auto insurance policy. Now, in order to determine that, we need to dive into looking at the statutory accident benefit schedule to see what it says. And in accordance with the schedule, it defines an accident as an incident where the operation of a vehicle directly causes an injury or damage. It says the injury must also be the result of an ordinary and well-known activity. Now, an accident means an incident in which the use or operation of an automobile directly causes an impairment or directly causes damages to prescription eyewear, dentures, hearing aids, prosthesis, or other medical or dental devices. Now, according to the Act, it indicates that a motor vehicle is defined as a vehicle that is propelled or driven by a power source other than muscular forces. It also includes vehicles that are required to be insured under a motor vehicle liability policy. So the argument here today is whether or not an airplane could be considered a specified vehicle in Ontario, Canada, as it is self-propelled. In order to determine this, one would need to decipher whether an airplane or whether or not the airplane is insured under the motor vehicle liability policy. As in Ontario, a motor vehicle is a vehicle that is designed or adapted to be used on streets and highways. Whereas when we look at an airplane, it is a self-propelled vehicle that has wings along with one or more engines that allow it to move through the air. So my personal response to all this is that if you were a Delta Airlines flight passenger, contact your legal representative and or your insurance company directly. They can educate you with respect to whether or not you have the potential of submitting a claim for medical expenses or accident benefits, because there are a slew of benefits that are available under the accident benefits section of your auto policy. Medical rehabilitation is just one of them. They have things such as lost wages, rehabilitation costs, and even mental health treatment if you experience any significant or emotional trauma. Now, just in case the insurance does agree to allow you to submit a claim for accident benefits, here are some things that you may want to consider. Make sure you have proof of travel. And this can include, but is not limited to, your boarding pass, any emails and or receipts. Okay? Remember, in order to submit a claim for accident benefit, you must have sustained at least some form of physical or mental injury/impairment to file a claim under the accident benefit section of your auto policy. My suggestion, as always, is that if you were a passenger on that Delta Airlines flight 4819 that crash landed at Pearson International Airport on February 17th, that you contact your legal representative and or your auto insurance company for more specific advice about your particular circumstances. Now, if you were a passenger on that Delta Airlines flight, I just want to let you know how grateful we all are as a nation to see each and every one safely off that aircraft. It certainly took us, our nation, by surprise, and we certainly hope that you all have the much needed support in order to assist you with your recovery. As always, if you have any questions my contact info is just below with my email. Feel free to reach out to me. And until next time, we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.